Hello everyone in YouTube land, this is Brother Allen Hensler, coming to you live from Cobleskill, New York. Was one, maybe $2, and that's it. Yeah, I just wanted to say a little bit of a joke. Making this video because, well, it's quite simple. I just found out that the local lumber mill services is the name of the business, is going to be bringing in illegal Mexicans, housing them all around Cobleskill. And this is Cobleskill for you. Right here. This is Main Street, Cobleskill, New York. 12043. This is Main Street. Alright, the town does not have a very big population. We're talking population maybe 1,500, maybe 2,500 people, maybe a little more or less around there. Best pizza in the world, Pizza Shack right here. Best pizza in the world in my book. But, give them a little plug. But, listen, here's what I found out. Alright. Mill Services is going to be bringing in illegal Mexican labor. And not only are they going to be paying them dope cheap wages, but they're going to be housing them as well. They're going to be putting them up in apartments that Mill Services now owns, I guess, because they bought some. They bought the old inner knitting plant, which is all the way down on the other end of Cobleskill, down on South Grand, all the way down, almost to the police station. It's right on the corner of South Grand and I think it's, yeah, South Grand and Minnow Springs Road, where they're going to be storing extra lumber and housing illegal Mexicans. Now, my thought on this is simply put this. Why are they going to bring in illegal Mexicans to do the job that white people are doing now? And, by the way, the white people are a lot more qualified to do than the Mexicans. Well, it's simple. The white people, they got to pay a livable wage of at least minimum wage, which is like damn near $10 an hour. Whereas with the illegals, they pay $5 an hour and take half of their paycheck for the rent a month or a week or whatever, however they're going to do it, and they're happy. Because in the long run, Mill Services is going to make a lot more money. They pay them under the table, they don't have to pay taxes, the specs won't pay taxes. I'm sorry for using what could be considered a racist word, but I'm a bit upset on this. Because the illegal Mexicans coming into my town, into my country, taking jobs away from white people that have been doing it for long enough to where they know what's up, no injuries, but Mill Services has to pay for insurance, for health insurance, dental insurance, they got to pay them at least minimum wage, and everything else. I'm sorry, but this is just not right. This kind of thing is what happens with your open borders. The white people get screwed, and the spicks come in, or the illegal aliens. Down in Texas, we would call them a spick or a wetback, because them having to cross the Rio Grande to get here. Come in for dirt cheap, take away jobs from my people that know what they're doing, and companies get them to do that because it saves the company some money in the short term. But in the extreme long term, the company's going to lose money because the company's going to end up getting fines and court fees and everything else from having illegal workers working. But the fact that the company itself is deliberately bringing in illegal workers, going to house them and take away jobs from people who live and breathe in this county that are white or black. I don't care the color of the skin, but right now there happens to be a lot of white people that work there. That is not right. The quality of their wood is going to go down. Everything that they do is just going to go to crap. But, I mean, I hope and I pray that the President, Donald J. Trump, the greatest thing for America right now, he's doing his damnedest to make America great. Even though the globalists threatened Flynn's family and kept on him enough to where he said, you know what, my family don't need the headache, I'll resign. And then Hillary opens her mouth wrong about him. Listen, Donald J. Trump is not a Russian spy. I know that members of his cabinet, all the members of the people he's got around him and everything are not Russian spies. I'll bet you ain't a one of them. The Potelebu Frate that speaks Deutsch, or the Potelebu Frate that speaks Deutsch or that speaks German. I bet you there's not even a one of them around that knew pare Ruski that speaks Russian. I speak it. Not as fluent, I want to, but I speak it. And I'm not a Russian nation. I'm an American citizen, born in Temple, Texas, bred for 13 years of my life in Texas. Let's throw it up here and in other places in this world. But I've always been, always will be a citizen of this country. The fact that company, Mill Services is called, in Cobleskill, New York, 12043, would have the audacity to go out, hire illegal Mexicans to do jobs that white people do just so it can save them a few bucks is wrong. That is not how you make a country great. That is how you bring down a country, which is what the globalists want to do. And I'm backing Trump 100%. And I've said it on the message boards, I'll say it in a video. Any of those little bitty punks who want to wear a mask and say, bash the fascists and beat up the Nazi, when all they do is support Trump, or they just happen to be white, well, this goes out to them and any and all of the new Black Panther movement called Black Lives Matter. It's simply put this: you want to beat up on women, children, and gang up 10-on-1 on men? Won't you come to Cobleskill, New York? 12043 and try me. I live at 578 Main Street, apartment 1, right in Cobleskill, New York. Matter of fact, I'll show you the building I live in. See that store and press? You see that blue door? Go in that blue door. I don't know if you can see. There you go. See those stairs? You go up those stairs. You go to you go up the stairs, you make a right. First door on the left is me. You want to try beating on someone? You come try to beat me. If you can beat me, and if you can intellectually explain to me why you believe what you believe, and use facts and figures, I will listen. But I will then tell you intellectually why I believe what I believe, and I will use facts and figures. But if you want to just try to bash someone that you want to call a fascist or a Nazi because they don't believe the way you do, well, here's a little bit of wake-up truth for you. The Nazis did that. They beat people and killed people who didn't believe what they believed, who didn't say what they was, who said what didn't say what they said. Alright? They killed them. Case in point, look at what they did to the Jews. That is fascism. What Trump is doing is not. Trump is talking about a 90-day suspension, if you will, of them, of 7 countries coming into this country, just so that he can get a hand on everything and see how the vetting process works and tighten up on the vetting process, so that criminals and terrorists can't come in. But just so you know, are you anti-Trump supporters starting riots, not protests? What you are doing is riots and threatening people to beat them up and intimidating people so they won't share their political beliefs. Guess what? You're all terrorists. And you're brainwashed by CNN, also known as the Clinton News Network, the Communist News Network, and MSNBC, which is the Man Nancy Boy Company News Network. I call it that. I mean, you brainwashed by Fox News, they've got you brainwashed. Won't you break your brainwashing and think for yourself? For 5 minutes, just look into something that you're told by the people that you want to listen to. Look into it. Don't use the same sources that they say. Or even if you do, but go to different sources. Look into it. I'll guarantee you'll find out that they're doing false flag operations. They're making up news as they go. Alright. I know I've gotten on a tangent. I wasn't going to do that. But I had to get that off my chest. Alright. Now, as far as the mail services here, hiring and housing illegal immigrants, that goes against the betterment and the welfare of our country. Because the illegal immigrants don't pay taxes on anything, except if they buy something at a store. Alright, so I think the wall should be built. We ought to tell everyone they can't come to this country. Friend, for whatever, like, no one can come in for 90 days so that Trump can get a handle on everything and then go from there. That's me personally. I'm gonna go inside because it's getting cold. I mean, there's snow on the ground out here, so you know it's cold. But, you know, look into that. Mills Services is what it's called. But I voted for several people today, and I had to make the video. If they're hiring illegals and even going to house them in their own houses, in their own apartments, you know, their own housing complexes that they bought and everything. So, I think it's wrong, and I think they ought to be locked up for doing so, but that's me. But with that, I'll end it and say goodbye. And, well, as usual, if you like what I have to say, and hit the little like button, and if you want more videos of me, then hit the subscribe button, and if you want to get notification of the videos, hit the little bell. Until next time, this has been Bradley Allen Hensley saying thank you and goodbye.